Hi, everyone. So if you tuned into our Instagram live last Tuesday, we sincerely apologize. We had some technical issues and the video then decided to wonderfully delete itself. So I apologize if you were planning to watch it on IGTV. Obviously that wasn't possible, and we will now be uploading this new interview onto our IGTV. And if you have any questions for Lapo, you can always comment below. So Lapo, thank you so much for doing this again and for unfortunately repeating yourself. We really appreciate it. What a nightmare.
There's some issue with in the internet area.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's what happens when we're live and doing these remote interviews now. So, I mean, let's just pick off from last time. So, in your own words, can you tell us what your work is and what techniques you use?
Yes, so my works is a bit complex because I'm multimedia artist and I used to work with so many medium and use for uh, the theme that I'm looking for. So if I need to express myself with a video, I do a video. If you have to make more focus into a sculpture to show some emotion, I do a sculpture or a ready-made. But usually my work is in movement because it's a kind of for my idea, I understood this kind of work is a holistic work, is around everything, is keep everything from audio, painting, sculpture on painting, painting on audio. It's kind of crazy for me because sometimes to do work I spend years to accumulate image and object and the idea and then transfer to the specific medium that I like focus into for that kind of view. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's kind of a complex. People know me for painting, people know me for installation. Some collectors say, you're now in this period I start to paint again, and collectors say, hey, you're painting again, you paint again, yeah, that's great, I want this and this and this. And they say, wow, and the sculpture, yeah, but I'm not into it. Some others say, wow, your installation is surrounded with a special soul, and I really want to see huge artworks. So I do what I do in a relation with my time. Mm-hmm. So in this time, I do painting.
That's wonderful. And how do you think your work has been affected by the lockdown? Obviously, it's been a roller coaster ride for everyone, 2020. How do you think, apart from focusing more on painting, has that affected you in any way or your technique?
No, I'm kind of lucky because I work, my studio is in the same building where I live. So that's good. I didn't have so much trouble. Obviously, I'm in Berlin, and in Berlin is more, it was more easy in a kind of way to be protected and also the regulation was more it was more easy, not like straight like Italy, but at the same time I have to take care to myself because I had problem in the past, so I'm kind of a fragile healthy. So I work a lot inside my studio, and I used to work with the material that I already found in the past, so it was okay.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm happy that it didn't affect your work too much, and that at least you have your studio close by, so you don't have to sort of go out there in the middle of the pandemic.
You discover your material, you discover your archive in a new view because you cannot go outside every day. So you really make focus into what is real is important for your work and what is not necessary.
And I see you have one of your paintings in the back.
Yeah, Yeah, this is one of my latest painting. It's from Brooklyn. Uh, the image is from the island of death of Brooklyn, the painting, the artist from Swiss.
Yes.
And, the artist used to live in Rome, and so I start to work with Brooklyn also for that things. I show you.
Yes, please.
If you see just a small part, actually it's kind of big with a computer, but
No, it's lovely to see it sort of in real life, let's say, because obviously I admire all of your Brooklyn landscapes on your beautiful. Yes, I always admire your Brooklyn landscapes on your Instagram, but obviously seeing it, you know, especially, you know, in context in your living room is very special. That's beautiful.
yeah, I enjoy a little bit before actually for I have an exhibition next year. I will have an exhibition in Rome in a huge place in 2021 in spring. We don't have exactly the date because for the corona, so we have to find the right moment. And the space is like 300 meters square. It's a solo show, and there's mostly about Brooklyn, my reinterpretation about Brooklyn. And, because next year is 100 year from his death, so like a celebration.
Wonderful.
Yes, yeah, it's a huge. It's not a gallery, but it's like a palace because there's a fresco on the ceiling, and in every room, a huge room. One is 160 meters with 2 columns. It's kind of beautiful. I'm gonna update about.
Yes, please, because that would be really nice to see.
Yeah.
Yes. Aside from being a fantastic artist, you're also a curator and collector. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Is it difficult to combine the three?
First of all, I'm artist. I start like artist, I used to paint with the spray, and in '96, so 24 years ago, close to 25. So I was like in the past, I was like new school, now kind of old school, not like the New Yorker, but like in the middle age. And yeah, I start to organize a wall painting festival. And I collect with a sketchbook some drawings, so I start to collect really early with street art kind of. And then I study. I show you my my life in a step. It's more easy. And then I studied in St. Martin. So I used to go in every kind of museum with my family, with my father, contemporary and mostly ancient. Then I studied in St. Martin's. I started to collect slowly, and I opened a gallery in 2004 with a lot of emerging artists. And I made another festival. I invited artists like Ethnic Blue. Blue is the artist who make. I have a catalog.
Wonderful. Great.
This was a catalog from Print and Press Zoo.
Amazing.
And this is like a 20 years of murales of Blue, and there is also one of the wall that I invite him in the past.
Great.
And then I start with the gallery. It was really difficult in 2004, that period, because I was 24 years old also. So it was
already impressive to open a gallery at 24 years old.
Yeah, brave.
Yes.
Yeah, everything it was unknown. I used to go read a lot in gallery museum. If you go work inside the system, you're young, it's completely different. And I make some exhibition in Basel, and I work with I show artists in exhibition like Nicolas Maury and Elisa Ghioni, Aaron Van Aert, so many, mostly emerging artists. Because now time has passed, and some of them are quite inside the bigger gallery, inside the system, mid-career and more. And I like it because I like to discover artists, emerging artists, and mix with mid-career or famous artists. And another exhibition I made is I have another catalog.
Yes, it's
Yeah, I love books. I love catalog.
yes, great. Okay.
This is I made it. The exhibition, it was in 2017, one of the latest exhibition that I created. I create just one every 1 year, so 3 years. Before I used to do it a gallery, but then I closed in 2008.
Yeah.
Now only exhibition that I really love to do it, and I spend a lot of energy to research, to study, it's like minimum 1 year to organize one exhibition. But this was in an archaeological museum in Grosseto.
I love the cover. It's very nice.
Yeah, the artist on the cover is Paolo Nimerpiota. He's a young artist and well famous now. He worked with Mendes Boot from Brazil and Bruxelles, and I really love his work. This is from one collector, actually two. It's like that.
Oh yes.
And one from Italian collector, and the other from Belgian collector. And I invited 47 artists inside the museum, each artist in one room. And every artist was in connection with the historical artifacts of the room. So it was really, really complex. And the other part of the exhibition, it was in an archaeological area close to Grosseto in Maremma, Tuscany.
Yeah.
From that zone. And with around 20 installations.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, just, I don't know, because this is a video, and but just so this Johnson, Michael Johnson, Rachel Deyod, so many artists inside. Bosco Sodi from LTArt. Cleo Fariselli, and also Alighiero Boetti. And actually, the only historical artist that I put it was Alighiero Boetti. And I found a piece. I was looking for that piece. It was brought Give Time to Time.
Oh.
Dare Tempo al Tempo. It was a really small arazzo, and I was looking really to that piece, and I found from a collector in Milan. The exhibition is Forever Never Comes. So this is why.
Wonderful. Yeah, no, I'm sad to have missed it. It looks like it was very impressive.
I have also a video I'm working on. It's not ready, but interview.
I would love to see it once you're done.
I think it's gonna be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes with interview.
Please send it once it's ready. That'd be very interesting to see. And it seems to be a common theme in your work, sort of past and present, and looking at sort of the relationship between the contemporary and the past and how they inform each other.
Yeah, and what is the question? Sorry.
No, it's a statement.
Because this my life is all about interaction between time.
Yes.
My life, my work. Yeah, I don't know if it's bad or good, but this is what
I think that now with COVID-19 and the pandemic, we've sort of realized that time is one of the most precious things in the end. Yes, I think just to finish off, what advice would you have for young artists, and I guess young collectors as well, being sort of in both worlds? What advice would you have for them starting off, and perhaps especially now with the pandemic and sort of different challenges that they would normally have?
For young artists, I would say to study a lot, really, really a lot. Artists, every kind of artist, every kind of books, of history, of architectural, of poesia, poetry, sculpture, not only art, but every kind of art, every kind of contemporary art to understand better. I hope it's really difficult to, because it's a movement and the system, the art system, it's really difficult to understand because there is money, and when money gone in a connection with art, can be magical or can be really unprofessional,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like consumers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of tricky, that you have to better understand and try to discover um, when you work with the image and the soul inside the artworks. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about money, but it's about why we do this, why artists do this. Is for the moment, for the, it's not for the commercial way or for the yourself. I also like to discover why we work with the commercial. Also, you can explore the commercial way to understand why, but you have to make really a line,
Mm-hmm.
clear line to find yourself at the
Yeah.
end.
Mm-hmm.
And for the collector, I say you have to look for emerging artists. You can buy one huge, great artist or more, but the best thing is to discover emerging artists.
Great, perfect. Well, thank you again so much, Lapo. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. So I'm kind of happy that this happened so that I could talk to you again, selfishly.
Right.
But yeah, thank you so much for agreeing to do this again. And for anybody watching, we're going to meet with Laura Santamaria on the 6th of October. So please tune in. She's a fantastic artist as well, so it will also be a pleasure to speak with her. So yes, thank you, Lapo, and I hope we can speak again soon.
Thank you. Welcome every time.
Bye. Bye, Lapo.
Bye.